This neighborhood may look like a disaster zone, but to the families living next door to the rubble, it's still the block they call home. And together, they have one message for city cleaning crews: let us help. Jackie and her fiancé Carl couldn't wait any longer.
I'm much more nervous than I expected to be, especially seeing all the houses that were collapsed and totally ruined on our drive-in. It's really unreal. You ready?
Yeah.
3 weeks have passed since the couple heard the news that their Lakeview home was submerged in over 8 feet of floodwater after a levee breach following Hurricane Katrina.
This was our house.
Today, they came prepared to see the damage themselves.
This is not going to be good. We're putting these masks on because it already smells like horrible, foul, dead garbage.
While main roads leading to the couple's neighborhood are now for the most part passable, it could be months before basic services such as electricity and water will be available.
Oh my God. Oh God. The shelves have fallen off the wall.
Even after spending only a few moments inside their damaged home, the couple is certain they'll never return to this neighborhood.
It's just not worth it.
Mayor Ray Nagin acknowledges many residents won't be returning to much when they come back to the city, and some won't be returning to anything at all. However, he'd still like to see 250,000 residents back in New Orleans within 3 months. Jackie and Carl will be 2 of them, even if it means they'll have to find a new neighborhood to call home.
Things will be okay eventually. This may not be our home anymore, but New Orleans really is my home.
In Lakeview, I'm Jeremy Campbell reporting. More than 200 people gathered in Jackson Square this morning to rally for a bigger commitment to levee protection from the federal government. President Bush arrives in New Orleans today, and this crowd is waiting in the French Quarter with one nonpartisan message.
We are Republicans, we are Democrats, we are independents. We're here for Category 5 levees and coastal restoration.
The organizer, who came up with the idea a mere 3 days before the protest, wants government officials to act faster in strengthening levees to protect the Gulf from future hurricanes.
I want the president to get over the politics and just do it.
I'm out of my house. I'm a Republican. I had damage from the storm just like everybody else. So I'm not really trying to blame anybody. I'm just trying to rebuild our state.
The crowd arrived with posters, flood gear, and fashion accessories worn to make a statement.
The life jacket is here because we don't feel safe.
Wearing this vest is a symbol of what happened to my neighborhood because I live in Mid-City and it was flooded.
Levees now!
President Bush never passed by the rally. Instead, he traveled uptown for a meeting with city leaders at the Convention and Visitors Bureau. But the president's absence didn't deter demonstrators from supporting their home. In the French Quarter, I'm Jeremy Campbell. Some New Orleans residents are hoping to find the answers to rebuilding the city in a neighborhood bar.
We just added a cocktail waitress last week, which is very New Orleans, that you would have a political forum with a cocktail waitress.
From night court to the court of public opinion, the former sitcom star has traded in his regular Wednesday night comedy act to organize a weekly happy hour with a cause.
What it has developed into is a true town hall where people express feelings and ask questions of guests.
Anderson says those guests have included city councilmen, state representatives, and a standing room only crowd who is ready to be a part of a historic rebirth of New Orleans.
It's history in the making. Right now, as things begin to start up again and New Orleans getting rebuilt, it's starting right here.
It's so inspiring to me to see citizens coming together and trying to solve the problems in their communities.
The gatherings began 16 weeks ago as a way to spread information after damage from Hurricane Katrina made basic communication difficult throughout most of the city.
Figured the best thing to do is get everybody we could find together and ask them how they felt about what was going on, what was open, what were they doing, what were their plans.
Our message to the nation is that we, the citizens of Louisiana, will do all that we can do to see that our citizens all have a voice.
Despite his newfound role as a neighborhood activist, the popular comedian hasn't lost his sense of humor.
Tonight, Jimmy, rather than having king cake, he has levee cake. And it's who finds the breach in the cake.
Anyone can attend the Wednesday night town hall meetings at Oswald's free of charge. And if you'd like to speak in front of the crowd, Anderson says everyone is welcome as long as you save the heavy drinking for after your speech. In the French Quarter, I'm Jeremy Campbell reporting.